Okay, so after 7.5 years of 95 lunar months, we are approaching the final full moon on this dual Passover night timeline that surrounds the Passion of the Christ and the great mystery in the revelation that the Father has given us, that the Gospel of John is running a day behind the three synoptic Gospels. And this has only been revealed as this timeline has progressed. And whilst I say that, I do feel like there are some who listen who do still struggle with that concept that a timeline would move forward. So I've been able to get a definition put together here for you from Wikipedia. It says a timeline is a display of a list of events in chronological order. It is typically a graphic design showing a long bar labelled with dates paralleling it. A line that shows the time and the order in which events have happened. So in order for me to show you the night of his betrayal, the daytime when Jesus is being flogged, mocked and crucified and it goes dark for 3 hours, and the time when Jesus is taken down off the cross and put into the tomb, is here because of these total lunar eclipses being signs for night watches, and these other two types of lunar eclipses being partial and penumbral lunar eclipses to time the day hours, as well as these total solar eclipses to time the nights. And because the Gospel of John is running a day behind the three synoptic Gospels, it means that we go through the first day of the Feast of Unleavened Bread again. It's like a Groundhog Day. The first day of the Feast of Unleavened Bread in the three synoptic Gospels begins with the night of his betrayal, and then following after that on the day of the daytime period for when Jesus is being flogged, mocked and crucified. Yet these events are still happening to Jesus in the Gospel of John, but it's before Passover. They still haven't had Passover. Yet when Jesus is taken down off the cross and put into the tomb, this is when Passover begins. Hence the first day of the Feast of Unleavened Bread. And because the fourth night watch was taken out of the night and put into the daytime between the 6th to the 9th hours, this is why it goes dark for 3 hours when Jesus was on the cross. This therefore gives us a third night time period, as well as it being the fourth night watch, in order for us to see that after the night comes the morning. And this is important because this is the morning after 3 nights. So this is really a very quick summary to help those understand that yes, there have been dates that have come and gone, even the 19th of November, even the 17th of July 2019, and many more before that. But you haven't gone through this timeline. I have. And I go through this timeline steadfastly to the end so that the Father can be glorified, because he is the one who has revealed this. And yet I am surrounded all the time by donut heads. And I have a word for you today from the Lord. You will be left behind. No donut heads shall inherit the kingdom of heaven, is what I prophesy to you today. There will be no donut heads who will inherit the kingdom of heaven. You will not experience the transformation, and you will not be raptured. You will be left behind so that your donut heads can be beheaded, so that you can be delivered from your own issues, being donut heads.